What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day. High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful intro. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? It is your boy D Bellboy, aka Mr. Black Ranger, and here it is, Horizon Zero Dawn. So, like I said in my Kingdoms of Amalur video, gonna be revisiting some older games. Horizon really isn't old by far. It's only about 2 years old, but still, it's one of those games I want to have revisited on the channel. And I tell you, when this game came out, I pretty much I pretty much stopped everything I was doing just to play this game. It is a fantastic game. Literally, as you just saw from that opening cutscene, game looks gorgeous. So, Horizon Zero Dawn. It was I think it was released like around about February of like 2017, I think. But yeah, it's developed by Guerrilla Games, published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. For those of you who don't know who Guerrilla Games is, they created our most famous franchise called Killzone. That's right, everybody's favorite red-eyed Hellgas and rough-and-tumble Space Marines, the ISA. God, those were the days back then. But yeah, they decided they wanted to kind of branch out and do something new. And while they were working on Killzone Shadowfall, I believe, which was when the PlayStation 4 just came out, they were working on this game, and it was their first new IP since they started Killzone back in 2004. So, yeah, congratulations to these guys, because they literally made a great game. And then the same year, I think August or October, or August, September, or October, they released, as you can see in the top right, the Frozen Wilds, which is the DLC to this game, which we will be playing as well too, if you guys like it or want. But yeah, I'm actually waiting on number 2 because my God, this game, I'm gushing, but seriously, this game, from the great open world to the storytelling to the visuals. Oh my God, the visuals! Literally, that was another thing I remember. I popped this game in, and I literally stood there looking at just the skybox, looking at the skybox, looking at the environment. I waited for the day-night cycle just to see how beautiful it was, and my goodness, mind-blowing, especially since I'm the television I'm playing on right now as of this recording is it's a Sony 900E, so it's not a slouch of a television either, but it's if you guys don't know how into 4K you guys are, it is the new thing now, but I highly suggest you get a 4K television that can do HDR, because my goodness, you're going to be blown away by this game. And then to top it off, combat in this game, you can tell that Guerrilla Games kind of made this game, because the combat is really smooth compared to how Killzone was. Personally, I felt like Killzone controls were kind of clunky. This, seamless. And when I say seamless, I mean seamless. From how you can slow down time to swap certain gear in certain situations, to just jumping and mounting, and literally everything in combat just feels nice and fluid. So they learned a lot from their time with Killzone, and they just ported it over. And literally, let's be honest, I love Killzone as well, but it pretty much felt like I was looking at a Starship Troopers movie. Voice acting was super macho, it was your typical 80s guy action movie, gruff voice men, freaking measuring each other, who's got the bigger gun talk. And it didn't play too. I mean, it fit for Killzone, but it didn't play too well. When it comes to Horizon Zero Dawn, though, the voice acting, the character building, as well as world building, all of that just comes together in one nice, beautiful little package here. So yeah, I've been gushing for like three or 4 minutes about this thing, but like I tell you, I'm serious when I tell you this game is really, really good. So let's go ahead and check the settings here real quick, make sure we got everything on that we want on. Waypoint path. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Normal. And visual. Alright. What's this? And we are going to play on normal because this is going to be more of a casual playthrough for us. We aren't being very try-hardy here. Now, if you guys want, there is a new game plus on this. So once we beat it, if you guys want to see like new game plus or see me do it with like restrictions or modifiers on it, I'm totally down for doing that. But yeah, here it is, Horizon Zero Dawn. Enjoy.
Aloy! Aloy!
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Lost? Now go and see if you can find some more, Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
That was a long tumble. I'm surprised we don't have any head damage or brain trauma from that.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Alright, new main quest, a gift from the past. So yeah, like as you heard me gushing about it, but yeah, like if you literally, I don't know how well it's gonna show you in 1080, but like looking at the face, well, it's gone now, but like you could see.
There were rats down here.
Yeah, what'd you think would be down here? But like water effects and everything for getting on clothes and on skin, sweat. It's hyper realistic on here, and it looks really, really good.
Looks tight, but I can get through. This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
So yeah, just since we're going through here, just a little bit of a tad bit of backstory, because it's all gonna get explained when we go here. But the world right now we're set is in a post-apocalyptic type world. Nature has kind of reclaimed everything after the post-apocalyptic accident that kind of happened here, and humans have learned to live again. We're pretty much back to, I'd say, what is it, like hunter-gatherer stage here. and in life. But yeah, we're coexisting with nature again, but now we also have robot dinosaurs here. So yeah, that's kind of the backdrop of what's going on right now.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out. There's something up ahead. What's that? A dead person.
Uh-oh. Body. And I tell you, kids have no fear. Yeah, let's just go explore a dead body, right?
There's something shiny there. Lights. Everywhere. How does it do this?
Alright, so we have gained access to the focus. Get used to seeing this because this is like the main, one of the main staples of the game here. So pressing R3, activate it and turn it on and off. And pretty much it allows you to, what is it? For those of you who have played like the Batman Arkham series, it's pretty much kind of like Detective Vision, slightly, but not as cool. Well, it's still cool in its own right, but not as like in depth as how Bat Vision is. Well, the Detective Vision at least.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
Alright, so yeah, here's how the focus... thank you game. Thank you. Yes, activated by pressing R3. But yeah, so this is kind of the main, one of the main gameplay mechanics. You're going to get to a locked door somewhere you can't get through. You're going to need to focus. Hit that R3, and then it, as you can see, that green circle fills up. It's going to tell you exactly what it is. And then we're pretty much kind of playing trace the door back to where we can open it at.
More lights. A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
Yep, and as you see, the code nexus, secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. So, yep, the leads right here, and then we got to find a way to the door, which is the actual lock right there. So, I'm gonna exit out of there and try to find our way through.
changed color.
And there it is. And on this screen right here, it's gonna show you a number. The number corresponds to a time. So, and then you just press the button on there, like you saw, like I just did. Like I said, I played this. Well, I remember the entry levels a lot. So some of the stuff I'm just gonna not blast through, but just kind of move along at more of a decent pace here.
It did it.
Can't get through here yet, but we can come back because that right there, that piece right there is gonna lead us to salvation. It gives you the best armor in the game.
What's that?
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Alright, so as you saw, we got 1 out of 44. That is how they introduce collectibles into this game, and so you can just walk around the world, certain places. There will be like just bits of information that you can scan with the focus, and it adds actual lore as well as overall backstory to what's going on as well, which I thought was really intuitive in this game. So, like for those of you who are collection mongers and completionists, you've got it in here.
Well, Happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Oh, well now.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Well, I'm not sure that's something a young, impressionable mind such as Aloy should be listening to, but yeah, buddy, we heard it loud and clear. Rats.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace. Seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
I know where that was going.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well. That's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see from my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
And pray for us sinners now.
Yeah, we already heard that one. Okay. So yeah, it's really somber in this little tunnel here, or cave. I don't know. This facility. Yeah, well, that's what we'll go with. Somber in the.
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Old man Ross, being that father figure.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salvebrush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Aloy, come now. Gather the good. Now eat the berries.
Alright, so like I was saying, everything, like I was telling you how like everything related to combat and just overall is very intuitive. Same thing here. We picked up the berries with triangle, press up, instantly heals you.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines, usually.
And just like you saw me do there, you pick it up, it's in your pouch, we can use it for later. And that green
Further
bar
downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
But yeah, like that green bar below our health, which is the red bar, you that's how much that's how much medicinal herbs you can fit in your pouch, and it is upgradable on the skill tree.
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on.
And that's the gist of the stealth mechanics. Now it does get easier.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Yeah, so that's the generally how stealth works. You can crouch, you go in the bushes, and they don't see you. Like I was saying, it does get easier. It's going to be closer to the end of this tutorial, and you shall see how it gets easier.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? Smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
And the same thing, you can gather, it goes along with gathering materials. As you can see, I gathered ridgewood there, and that'll be stuck in the pouch. Now, granted, yes, you can only carry a certain amount of items, but again, pouches and all of that are upgradable.
There. See them? These are called striders.
Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Good. That's it. Those will do. Follow.
Jeez, my man Ross ran like an Olympic track star, bro. I'm just a kid.
Stop wasting time.
I got short legs.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal. Aloy, throw a rock near me. There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest the kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
And just like typical RPGs.
Harvest the kill, Aloy. Pay attention.
Yes, Ross, I'm talking. But just like normal RPGs, once you get your kill, there's the loot bag on them.
Harvest the kill. Pay attention.
For these, there's no longer loot bag. It's just you take it directly off of a metal shards and wire. So just gonna take it all.
Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
Gathering Ridgewood. Let's see. There it is. Now we're about to go into the crafting section, and like I said, everything in this game is seamless.
Use the stalks as arrow shafts and metal shards for arrowheads.
So once you pick up enough items, like I said, we're gonna hold L1 and open the weapon wheel, and we're literally gonna craft everything we need on the fly. So you never have to worry about running out of anything. The only thing you gotta worry about running out of is just base materials, again, which you can always just pick up off of things you kill or in the open world.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow. Here, stay low in the grass and be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider, one of the weaker machines, but even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study the prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
And here is where our focus comes into play. Like I said, this thing is pretty much everything we get is going to be seamless and involved in the game. Again, you're pretty much going to hear me say that multiple times throughout this entire video, but it literally is what it is. So yeah, we're going to hit R3, and our focus will pop up all vulnerable spots on all enemies. So. Yep, you just hover right over the animals, and it will show you their weak points. So as you can see, actually for the Strider, it actually shows. Well, there's a symbol. Oh, let me toggle it off real quick.
Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now. Take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Okay, so goodness, oh, thank you. All right, so now if you're looking at it, there's the level of the actual machine. Tells you that it's hostile, the name of the machine.
Take aim and make your kill.
There is a symbol next to it. We'll get to what that symbol means later, but it tells you exactly where you're aiming at, the body, and then the actual canister on the back. Like I said, it will glow yellow.
Take aim and make your kill.
And it will tell you what its weakness is. So that canister, it is weak to fire and weak to I believe that's being able to be broken off. I have to double check that symbol because I can't remember.
Aloy, take aim and make your kill.
Yes, thank you, Ross. Goodness, my man doesn't want to let us talk at all.
Hit! Keep firing! Keep firing! You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Dang it, Ross, I got short legs, man. I got short legs.
It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample me.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Hey guys, remember when I said 30 seconds ago about how seamless everything was that you get in the game? Well, here's another seamless thing of the focus. It conveniently tells you what paths that the enemies take. Isn't that amazing? And then on top of that, you can actually tag enemies along the path. Well, once you tag enemies, their path will still be shown to you, so that way you'll always know where they're going.
I need to move slowly and quietly so I can sneak past them. Can't let them see me.
So now we also have distraction tools. So what can we do? Distract it. And while it's going over there, we move this away.
Got to be careful. I need to see their paths.
And don't worry, that bull, like this bull right there, will never ever see you. So yeah, feel free to just walk across there. Well, I take it back. It'll see you if you get close enough to it, but from where we were, it'll never see you. And again, seamlessness, right guys? You saw how I can roll while I'm crouching and not get seen? That's a feature.
There he is. Hey.
What? How is this?
Shh. Follow me.
Call me the Machine Whisperer.
How do you know to avoid them?
Did you not just hear me? I said I'm the Machine Whisperer, bro.
How are you doing this?
Chills, and then we make our way across.
How is this possible?
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart. And you...
Well, geez.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Oh, Jesus.
Stay away, no mother! Ooh.
Alright, so for those of you who like Mass Effect, there is a choice system. Now, granted, I don't know, I don't know, like, well, if they do make a number 2, I don't know how well they're gonna do. If they're gonna do it like Mass Effect, where your choices mean anything. But generally, the choices that you make, here are to give context and help growth of your character. I wouldn't say it like drastically changes the story or anything like that, but it does give like your specific Aloy, however you want to play, a little bit more character specific to you. But for me, we do tit for tat here because we petty like that.
Aloy, I cannot.
Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, it's how we do everything. Old-fashioned training montage there. Show us how BA we've gotten over the years. But we just leveled up to level 3, so we're gonna go take a look at the skill tree really quickly here. Oh man, this takes me back here. This map music, man. I don't know what it is, but this map music totally does it for me, man. I could like going like if you guys have like trouble getting to sleep, like seriously, go on like YouTube and like find this music. It will put you to sleep so fast. Alright, but we're skills. So, as you can see, we have 3 skill points. So, as we go down the tree, things start costing more. However, like I said, it allows you to play exactly how you wish to play. So, in this, for this one, we're going to actually take concentration because we want time to slow down a little bit when we're aiming. No, it was here. Yes, we are taking Silent Strike, so that way we can kill from out of. We can kill machines while we're in stealth, and that's it. There we go. And the lure call, so that way when we're in stealth, we can actually call animals over to actually ambush them. And after the next point, the next thing that we're going to get after that, we're going to actually get we're going to get critical hits, and then we're going to go for hunter reflexes, because let's be honest, it looks cool when you're jumping off of stuff in slow-mo, and we need the actual critical hits for if we ever do get into melee combat. You can down an enemy, as you can see on the little screen there. We just stab them, and it deals high damage. Usually, with the low-level enemies, it'll automatically end up killing them. But yeah, well, since we're here, let's just go ahead and take a look at the rest of the UI. So we've got our inventory here. So for weapons, we got our just our base damage spear. It does get upgraded over time, but it's not something like we can buy in the shop, kind of like our bow, because you can buy like different bows and other items in actual shops though. But as you can see, each bow has a certain stats on it. So the handling for the bow, pretty much how fast you're able to aim, with it, directional aim and all of that. Then you have the ammo. So for the ammo, we have our standard arrow, and then underneath that we have our flame arrow. So damage wise, it does 15 damage, and it has a 25% tear. Well, not so much tear, but armor rating on it. So for heavily armored enemies, it does about 25 damage to that. And then the fire arrow, does 12 damage. No damage to armor. However, it does do 25 burning damage though. So that is that's kind of when you're dealing with certain animals. Again, when you're using your focus to look at weaknesses and everything, that does come into play. So just kind of be mindful of it. The way you can see it has 2 modification slots on there. So the way modification slots work, the way modifications work is once you get mods, you can they will enhance As you can see over there on the right hand side, the handling, damage, tear, fire, corruption, shock, and the freeze mods will, and the mods that you can insert on bows or just any other weapons will be able to enhance any of those items, and depending on what you can, I believe, like what you put in armor as well, it will also enhance certain things about the armor. So for armor, as you can see, resist range attacks, resist melee attacks, stealth, resisting fire, corruption, shock, and freeze. You can modify those as well too. And you've got your resources that you can hold. You are limited, like I said, for right now, but like I said, you can craft more. Treasure boxes, those are rare items that you get that you can either find out in the world or get from vendors. Special items, these, what are these? Yeah, these are these are the DLC bows and armor. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna redeem those. And ammo shows you how much of each ammo of whatever type of ammo you have. Standard and traps and potions, same, self-explanatory how you keep your traps and potions there. And then for the crafting, for the modify, like I said, you can add modifications in. You can modify your outfits. You can actually build traps and everything here. So blast traps deal 120 high damage, doesn't really do anything to armor. Detonating does high damage, nothing to armor. Shock traps are for stunning enemies. Just to, for you stun an enemy. Once you, that I think like the next weapon that we're gonna get, it works in conjunction with like shock traps. I won't spoil what it is, but it like I said, it seamless, guys, seamless. There, what is it? That's like the 6th or 7th, 8th time I said it. Seamless gameplay. Everything all functions together. Health potions. You can make health potions, health boosts, full health, and full health potions. For these, you actually have to go out and hunt actual animals to create these. So if you don't feel like you want to waste your actual medicinal herbs in the pouch, you can make your health potions. Use these instead. Save your pouch for when you actually really need it. And then resist potions, like always, helps you resist the certain elements. And our map, obviously, and then our quests. So there are you got our active quests. We've got the main quests that we've done. All your side quests. Errands are based on weapons, I believe. So like I said, there are multiple weapons. Once you get a weapon, you do the errand. The errand gives you like parts and I think ammo for it, and then some undiscovered items down there. But all your tutorials will be at the bottom for you as well. And then the notebook, like I said, for all you collect-the-files out there and collecting mongers, everything is displayed here for you in wide open fashion for you to go through and ponder, game completion, frozen wild, and all your stats and everything as well too. So that is that. But let's go find Rost real quick. Fine, we'll fight the dummies real quick, man. And there it is, heavy attack. Wow. Since we're here right now, we're actually going to use the bonfire, so it makes a quick save, and it will make and then we'll make a manual save for us personally. It'll go ahead and pop up here. We'll just do that real quick. And there it is. We now have a save file for the channel. And what is that? More. Yep, solid brush. And we are maxed out now.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Alright, so when you climbing will always be the yellow, the little yellow down there. Anywhere you see yellow, that means that there is a climbing path and you can take it.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grotto might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grotto follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Alright, so we now have a main quest and a side quest. So Odd Grotto, we gotta go hunt a week's worth of food for her. And then the Point of the Spear, we gotta go talk to Karst and trade it for a tripcaster, as well as gather parts for fire arrows. So to get, we have to get shoot blazes from off the backs of striders, and then just gather metal shards from machines. Shouldn't be too hard. However, this we're just gonna pretty much stop right here for this video, because it's I want to do like a just a longer video than normal. So we're pushing about an hour on this one, so I think it's a good place to stop, and then we'll pick up next video right from here. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's look at this, in the middle of talking. Like I said, at the first couple of minutes playing this game, look at that. You just can't find visuals like that, man. This is gorgeous. Look at that mountain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, like I said, this is going to do it for this episode here. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, comment down below. Let me know what I can change. Let me know what I can do better. What would you guys like to see for this series here with the revisited games, as well as like this actual run through for Horizon Zero Dawn. And always, like I said, if you want to see more from this channel, go ahead and smack that subscribe button, as well as make sure you hit the bell next to it, so that way you can always get notified whenever I upload. And always, thanks for watching, guys, and remember, we're always good like grandma's cookies.